Good morning, everyone, and again, welcome to my shop. I'm still working on the maple drawers. Got a few more pieces over on the far distance you can see over there. I'm just finishing up the last ones. I'm making a total of about 25, and it's been a long project for sure. Let me show you, I wanted to just demonstrate a little bit of how I'm using the MFT tables to make these cuts, to get these down to size. I cut them a little bit, like an inch maybe longer than I need them to be, but just to get good clean ends on this stuff. I'm going to be using the Festool. That's the TS55, and that's a nice little track saw. Goes along with the tracks, and the MFT tables have the track that comes down. You probably know it flips over. This is the original MFT table. It's right here, but you can see these end pieces. TSO made a product that extended those, and I really like those. So I put one on this end of it, and I put another one on the end down here. And that gives you a nice little overrun both ways. It makes that table much more usable. So you can see, and I also ran a couple, I built these kind of crazy looking clamps, a couple double set of those to hold the plywood across there. And I put my sanding blocks on there and things like that. And then down lower, I built like a bridge unit. Gives you a little more support, and I put my tools right on that. And I have two of the MFT tables. You can see this one is another one. This one holds my Shaper Origin, and I have two of the workstations on here, which are really convenient because this one's I run the bench pilot. That's the CNC; it moves by itself. And then on this one, I will do manual ones that I need to run. So I have two different platforms to use for that. Okay, and then of course that's hooked up to my my Festool CT48. That's the big one. I just put the new BluTooth on there. You can see this gadget over here, and it shows you how to turn it on. It'll still start with the saw, but it also starts with the button that they include, which is a Bluetooth. Again, what's nice about that, you don't have to point it or anything. It just turns it on. So if I want to take this off and clean up the dust, I don't have to, because this thing usually starts up when you start the tool up, is what makes the vacuum go on, which is nice. But the other times you want it just to start up with a button. So that's what that's for. So it really worked nice. And I have three of those. So there's another one over there under the table. And I did the same thing with that one. And there's one over here. I did the same thing, put one on that one. So very well done. So I'm going to show you how I do this with the Festool here. Track saw. I'm marking these off, and then I'll cut them. Let's go ahead and